Guys, welcome back. We are going to draw Pikachu today. Um, he's called the Chibi Pikachu, but he's very cute. He takes a little bit of practice, but I'm going to show you how to draw him. All right, so all you need, paper, pencil, eraser. All right, so the first thing I want to start off with is his head. He's got this very triangular head, but it's got soft edges. So I'm going to make sort of like, more like a circle, but it's got shape of a triangle. So it's going to be about like this. Okay, and don't worry, because we're sketching, it's going to be nice and light. I'm going to make it a little bit darker just for this video so you can see it a little bit better. All right, so we've got his head shape, and he's got these really big ears, and his ear, one ear's on the top, and it goes up and curves back down. And then we've got another ear that kind of goes off to the side. Same shape, comes off to the side. Now I want to erase these two lines that are inside because I want it to look like his ears are actually attached to the head. So I'm going to erase those lines to make it look like it's just one head with two ears. All right. Now inside of the ears, I'm going to make a triangle towards the tips because he's got these black tipped ears. All right, good. Now on the side of his face, I'm going to do a half circle on one side and another half circle on the other side. I'm going to start with his nose, and I'm going to put it rather low. I'm going to put it in the middle of these two, and it's going to be an upside down triangle. And I'm going to make two U's that come right off of it, and that's going to be his smiley face. You can also make another half circle underneath so it looks like his mouth is open. And we could draw a little half circle for his tongue kind of peeking out. Now his eyes are very big and they're on the sides of his nose. So I'm going to draw two round eyes on the sides of his face. Perfect. And next I'm going to put little circles inside of that big eye circle because those are going to be his highlights. It's going to make it look like his eyes are shiny. Now his body's got a nice little round shape, and I'm going to start right on the sides of the head, and I'm going to come around and meet it back up to the side. Good. And he's got one arm that sticks out, so I'm going to draw a little arm on the side. And I'm going to draw another little arm on the other side. He's got pointy little feet for this drawing. So I'm going to start at the bottom. And I'm going to draw little rounded upside down triangles. One there. And one there. And he's got some triangles on his belly that kind of come around his back. So I'm going to draw some curved triangles on the sides. And you can start to see he is coming to life. Now his tail is more like a lightning bolt. So for his tail, I'm going to have it come up from the side here. And I'm going to make a zigzag line. Like that. And I'm going to go straight across, straight down, and I'm going to sort of copy my zigzag line, except I'm slowly going to move it closer and closer. All right. Now this I'm not so happy with because technically he doesn't really have a flat side like that, so I'm going to erase it because I want this to be more of a zigzag. So it's okay to make mistakes. That's part of how we learn. There we go. Now that's much better. And the bottom of his tail is going to be shaded in a little bit darker because it is black. And I'm also going to shade in those side triangles because those are also black. And when I shade, I'm using my sketching pencil and I'm doing it very lightly because I can always go back and add more. All right. And I'm going to do the same thing for the tips of his ears. I'm going to shade those in as well. And last, I'm going to shade in his eyes. And I don't want to shade in that inside circle, so I'm just going to shade the area that is around it. And I do that by moving my pencil in small circles, just so I can keep it inside the big circle shape. But it's okay if it comes out because that's why we do it in pencil. So we can erase any mistakes that we don't want. All right. And lastly, we color in his little nose. All right. We can also color in the background of his mouth, so it looks like just his tongue is showing. All right, and there we have it. There's our Pikachu. I also put a little heart on the side and make a little speech bubble, and I do that just by making a V and then drawing a circle around my speech bubble. So it looks like he's kind of shouting love or something. And if you want to finish this off, a good way to finish it off is to get a thin black marker or a thin black pen and trace over those lines when you've got them the way you want them, and it will look nice and finished. And it's okay if you don't trace it exactly right because the first thing we did was pencil, so it'll be really easy to erase. And I'm just tracing the edges, and I'm going to turn my paper to make it a little bit easier for myself. And this is a nice way to finish off your drawings. And this might take a little practice. The shapes are new. They're different than regular shapes. But you can see the difference. You can see how it looks differently when it's really outlined with a dark color. All right. So that's what you'll do to finish it off. Go around the whole body. I hope you had fun. See you next time. Bye.